Hello everyone, welcome to Level Up Quiz. Shall we solve the quiz today? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and set the alarm. Let's get started.
Economy. Level 1. What do we call a period of declining economic activity?
Recession.
What do we call a market situation where one seller dominates the market?
Monopoly.
What is the term for the total amount of money a government owes?
National debt.
What economic term describes a situation where prices continue to rise due to increased demand while supply cannot keep up?
Inflation.
What term describes the total value of all goods and services produced in a country in a year?
Gross domestic product. So far so good?
What is the measure of the average change over time in the prices paid by urban consumers for a market basket of consumer goods and services?
Consumer price index.
What type of market structure has many buyers and sellers, with identical products?
Perfect competition.
What term describes the division of labor and resources among individuals, households, and businesses?
Economic system.
What economic term describes a good that is non-rivalrous and non-excludable?
Public good.
What term describes the ease with which an asset or security can be converted into cash without affecting its market price?
Liquidity. Cheer up.
What economic term refers to the financial return made on an investment, often expressed as a percentage of the initial investment?
Return on investment.
What is the term for the income level below which a person or family is considered to be poor according to government standards?
Poverty line.
What economic term refers to the ability of an individual, company, or country to produce a good or service at a lower opportunity cost than others?
Comparative advantage.
What is the economic term for the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen?
Opportunity cost.
What term refers to the process of increasing the amount of money in circulation or lowering interest rates to stimulate economic growth?
Monetary policy. Keep going.
What is the term for the study of how individuals and societies allocate scarce resources to satisfy their unlimited wants?
Economics.
What economic term describes a situation where the quantity of a good or service supplied exceeds the quantity demanded at a specific price?
Surplus.
What is the term for a sustained, long-term downturn in economic activity in one or more economies?
Depression.
What economic term refers to the process of increasing the capacity of an economy to produce goods and services over time?
Economic growth.
What is the term for the total value of money and other assets, minus outstanding debts?
Net worth. Congratulations. Move on to level 2. Come on.
Economy. Level 2. What economic term refers to the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising?
Inflation rate.
What is the term for the total market value of all final goods and services produced within a country in a specific period of time?
Gross national product.
What is the term for the percentage of the labor force that is jobless and actively seeking employment?
Unemployment rate.
What economic term refers to the study of the behavior and decision-making of entire economies?
Macroeconomics.
What is the term for the portion of income that households do not spend on goods and services and instead save or invest?
Savings rate. So far so good?
What economic theory suggests that government spending and tax policies can influence economic activity?
Keynesian economics.
What term refers to the total stock of money circulating in the economy?
Money supply.
What economic term describes the difference between a country's total exports and total imports?
Trade balance.
What economic term describes a situation where the price of one good rises when the price of a related good falls?
Substitute goods.
What term refers to the process of reducing the value of a country's currency relative to others?
Currency depreciation. Cheer up.
What term describes the process of transferring property rights over an asset to another party for a specific period in exchange for a fee?
Lease.
What economic term describes a measure of the responsiveness of the quantity demanded or supplied of a good to changes in price?
Elasticity.
What economic term describes the total value of goods and services produced within a country's borders in a specific time period?
National income.
What economic term describes the money that a company owes to others?
Liabilities.
What term refers to a situation where there are too few resources to meet all human needs and wants?
Scarcity. Keep going.
What is the term for a tax system where the same percentage of tax is applied to everyone regardless of income?
Flat tax.
What economic theory suggests that individuals acting in their own self-interest can benefit society as a whole?
Invisible hand.
What term refers to the use of fiscal and monetary policy to stabilize the economy?
Economic stabilization.
What term describes the economic condition where total spending in an economy exceeds the economy's production of goods and services?
Overconsumption.
What term refers to a measure of how much a currency can buy within a country's economy?
Purchasing power. Congratulations! Move on to level 3. Come on.
Economy. Level 3. What economic term describes a situation where the quantity of goods demanded exceeds the quantity supplied at a specific price?
Shortage.
What term refers to the amount of money a company generates from its operations before subtracting expenses?
Revenue.
What term refers to a market structure where a small number of firms dominate the market for a specific product or service?
Oligopoly.
What is the term for the study of how individuals make decisions to allocate scarce resources in the face of unlimited wants?
Microeconomics.
What is the term for the cost incurred by a firm for each unit of a good that is produced?
Marginal cost. So far so good?
What term describes the ease with which an asset can be converted into cash quickly and without impacting its price?
Market liquidity.
What economic term describes a situation where two variables move in opposite directions?
Inverse relationship.
What is the term for the practice of a company dominating the market to the extent that it can set prices for its products or services?
Price setting power.
What term refers to the process of estimating the value of a property, asset, or company?
Valuation.
What is the term for a tax system where the tax rate decreases as the taxable amount increases?
Progressive taxation. Cheer up.
What term refers to a situation where the government's total expenditures exceed the revenue that it generates, typically resulting in borrowing?
Budget deficit.
What economic principle suggests that the government should regulate markets to prevent monopolies and ensure fair competition?
Antitrust policy.
What economic principle suggests that the cost of an item should be weighed against the benefit it will provide?
Cost-benefit analysis.
What is the term for a sustained and widespread decline in the value of money?
Hyperinflation.
What term refers to the period of economic expansion between the end of a recession and the beginning of a contraction?
Economic recovery. Keep going.
What is the term for the part of a country's economy that is tax-free and does not comply with government regulations?
Informal economy.
What economic term describes a market situation where prices are determined solely by supply and demand forces with no government intervention?
Free market.
What term refers to the total amount of money that a country's central bank or monetary authority can create or issue?
Monetary base.
What is the term for the financial measurement of a company's ability to cover its short-term obligations with its short-term assets?
Liquidity ratio.
What term refers to the difference between actual output and potential output in an economy?
Output gap. Congratulations! Move on to level 4. Come on.
Economy. Level 4. Which economic theory argues that government should not interfere with economic activities and markets will self-regulate through competition?
Laissez-faire economics.
What type of unemployment occurs when there is a mismatch between the skills of job seekers and the requirements of available jobs?
Structural unemployment.
What type of inflation results from an increase in the cost of production, leading to higher prices for goods and services?
Cost-push inflation.
What term describes the condition where the total income earned in an economy is not sufficient to purchase all the goods and services produced?
Income inequality.
What type of market structure is characterized by many firms selling differentiated products and facing relatively low barriers to entry?
Monopolistic competition. So far so good?
What economic term describes a measure of how much one economic variable responds to changes in another economic variable?
Correlation.
What is the term for a system where the government owns most of the factors of production and determines production levels and prices?
Command economy.
What economic theory suggests that tax cuts for the wealthy and corporations will trickle down to benefit poorer members of society?
Supply-side economics.
What economic principle suggests that markets tend towards equilibrium, where supply equals demand?
Market equilibrium.
Which economic principle suggests that individuals and firms make decisions based on maximizing their own self-interest?
Rational self-interest. Cheer up.
What term refers to a situation where a country exports more goods and services than it imports?
Trade surplus.
What term refers to the measure of the amount of labor required to produce a good or service?
Labor productivity.
What term refers to the costs incurred when changing from one supplier or customer to another?
Switching costs.
What is the term for the financial return made on an investment, usually expressed as a percentage of the initial investment?
Rate of return.
What is the term for the legal process used by a bankrupt person or business to relieve debt and obtain a fresh financial start?
Bankruptcy. Keep going.
What term refers to a period of sustained economic growth and high employment without significant inflationary pressure?
Economic boom.
What economic term describes the ability of an individual, firm, or country to produce a good or service at a lower opportunity cost than others?
Comparative advantage.
What economic term describes the level of output that maximizes profit, where marginal revenue equals marginal cost?
Profit maximization.
Which economic term refers to the total amount of goods and services available for purchase in an economy?
Aggregate supply.
Which economic theory suggests that government spending should be increased during economic downturns to stimulate demand?
Fiscal stimulus. Congratulations! Move on to level 5. Come on.
Economy. Level 5. Which economic term refers to the situation where the production of one good increases the production cost of another?
Negative externality.
What is the term for the condition where the price of an asset or market sector experiences a swift and severe decline?
Market crash.
What economic term refers to the total value of goods and services produced within a specific period, adjusted for inflation?
Real GDP.
Which economic term describes the process by which a country specializes in producing goods where it has a comparative advantage?
Specialization.
What economic principle suggests that as production increases, the cost of producing each additional unit decreases?
Economies of scale. So far so good?
What term refers to a situation where the price of a good or service increases due to a decrease in supply?
Supply shock.
What type of unemployment occurs due to seasonal variations in labor demand, such as in agriculture or tourism?
Seasonal unemployment.
What term refers to a financial measurement used to assess a company's ability to pay off its debts?
Debt-to-equity ratio.
What type of market failure occurs when goods or services are not efficiently distributed in the market, leading to overconsumption or underproduction?
Market inefficiency.
Which economic principle suggests that individuals and businesses make decisions based on maximizing their own utility or satisfaction?
Utility maximization. Cheer up.
Which economic term describes a sudden and severe drop in the value of a currency relative to other currencies or a standard?
Currency crisis.
What economic theory suggests that government intervention in markets can improve social welfare by correcting market failures?
Welfare economics.
What term refers to the economic condition where the unemployment rate is very low, and the economy is operating near full capacity?
Full employment.
Which economic principle suggests that as the price of a good or service increases, the quantity demanded decreases, and vice versa?
Law of demand.
Which economic indicator measures the total amount of goods and services consumed within an economy over a specific period?
Consumption of expenditure. Keep going.
What type of market failure occurs when individuals or firms do not consider the full costs or benefits of their actions, leading to inefficiencies?
Externalities.
What term refers to the process by which a company decides how to allocate its scarce resources to produce goods and services?
Resource allocation.
What economic principle suggests that as production increases, the cost of producing each additional unit increases?
Law of diminishing returns.
Which economic indicator measures the percentage change in employment levels over a specific period?
Employment growth rate.
What is the term for a situation where the government's spending equals its revenues collected through taxation?
Balanced budget. Congratulations! Move on to the next topic. Come on.
Flour. Level 1. What flower is traditionally given on Valentine's Day?
Rose.
What flower is associated with weddings and symbolizes purity?
Lily.
What small, fragrant flower is often given as a symbol of friendship?
Jasmine.
What flower is often used to symbolize gratitude and thankfulness?
Sunflower.
What flower is the birth flower of October?
Marigold. So far so good?
What is the national flower of Japan?
Cherry blossom.
What flower is traditionally associated with Christmas?
Poinsettia.
What flower is the birth flower of July?
Larkspur.
What flower blooms at night and is known for its intoxicating fragrance?
Night blooming jasmine.
What flower is associated with the Hawaiian Islands and is often used in leis?
Plumeria. Cheer up.
What flower is known for its bell-shaped blooms and is often found in gardens?
Bluebell.
What flower is often used to symbolize beauty and grace?
Orchid.
What flower is the birth flower of April?
Daisy.
What flower is named after the Greek goddess of the rainbow?
Iris.
What flower is often associated with rebirth and new beginnings?
Tulip. Keep going.
What flower is known for its bright red color and is often a symbol of passion?
Poppy.
What flower is the national flower of India?
Lotus.
What flower is known for its aromatic oils and is used in aromatherapy?
Lavender.
What flower is often used in teas and is known for its calming effects?
Chamomile.
What flower is known for its delicate petals and is often used in bouquets?
Carnation. Congratulations. Move on to level 2. Come on.
Flower. Level 2. What flower is associated with the month of May and is used to celebrate Mother's Day?
Lily of the Valley.
What flower is the national flower of Scotland?
Thistle.
What flower is known for its tall spikes of colorful blooms and is a favorite of butterflies?
Liatris.
What flower is associated with the Chinese New Year and symbolizes good fortune?
Peony.
What flower is known for its unique shape resembling a bird in flight?
Bird of paradise. So far so good?
What flower is known for its large, trumpet-shaped blooms and is often found in gardens?
Morning glory.
What flower is associated with the month of November and is used to honor veterans?
Red poppy.
What flower is known for its waxy petals and is often used in tropical flower arrangements?
Anthurium.
What flower is known for its vibrant, multicolored blooms and is often found in summer gardens?
Dahlia.
What flower is known for its spicy fragrance and is often used in culinary dishes?
Edible chrysanthemum. Cheer up.
What flower is known for its tropical origins and is often used in Hawaiian ceremonies?
Hibiscus.
What flower is known for its strong fragrance and is often used in potpourri and sachets?
Rosemary.
What flower is known for its star-shaped blooms and is often found in gardens and wild meadows?
Star jasmine.
What flower is associated with Easter and symbolizes rebirth and renewal?
Easter lily.
What flower is known for its vibrant colors and is often planted in gardens to attract butterflies?
Butterfly bush. Keep going.
What flower is traditionally worn by Hawaiians as a symbol of hospitality and friendship?
Lay flower.
What flower is known for its heart-shaped leaves and is often given on Valentine's Day?
Violet.
What flower is known for its trumpet-shaped blooms and is often associated with angelic beings?
Angel's trumpet.
What flower is known for its tall spikes of tubular blooms and is a favorite of hummingbirds?
Bee balm.
What flower is known for its colorful, spiky blooms and is often used in desert landscaping?
Agave. Congratulations! Move on to level 3. Come on.
Flower. Level 3. What flower is known for its tiny, fragrant white blooms that are used in wedding corsages?
Baby's breath.
What flower is known for its striking, trumpet-shaped blooms that bloom at night?
Moonflower.
What flower is known for its large, flat blooms that resemble a sunflower but with a darker center?
Black-eyed Susan.
What flower is known for its bright red, heart-shaped blooms and is often given on Mother's Day?
Bleeding heart.
What flower is known for its clusters of small, bell-shaped blooms that hang upside down?
Foxglove. So far so good?
What flower is known for its bright, trumpet-shaped blooms that bloom in the spring?
Daffodil.
What flower is known for its clusters of small, star-shaped blooms that are often blue or purple?
Starflower.
What flower is known for its bright yellow, cup-shaped blooms that bloom in early spring?
Dandelion.
What flower is known for its large, flat blooms that resemble a daisy but with longer petals?
Gerbera daisy.
What flower is known for its delicate, fragrant blooms that are often used in bridal bouquets?
Freesia. Cheer up.
What flower is known for its clusters of tiny, fragrant blooms that bloom in the spring?
Hyacinth.
What flower is known for its vibrant, trumpet-shaped blooms that are often red or orange?
Trumpet vine.
What flower is known for its clusters of small, fragrant blooms that are often pink or purple?
Lilac.
What flower is known for its small, fragrant blooms that are often white or yellow and bloom in clusters?
Honeysuckle.
What flower is known for its tall spikes of colorful blooms and is often found in gardens?
Delphinium. Keep going.
What flower is known for its bright yellow, aromatic blooms that are often used in herbal remedies?
Arnica.
What flower is known for its vibrant, cone-shaped blooms that attract butterflies and bees?
Coneflower. What flower is known for its tall spikes of tiny, fragrant blooms that are often purple or blue? Lupine.
What flower is known for its bright red, tubular blooms that attract hummingbirds?
Coral honeysuckle.
What flower is known for its fluffy, globe-shaped clusters of small blooms that resemble cotton candy?
Hydrangea. Congratulations! Move on to level 4. Come on.
Flower. Level 4. What flower is known for its trumpet-shaped blooms that are often yellow or orange and bloom in late summer?
Daylily.
What flower is known for its large, fragrant blooms that are often white and bloom at night?
Night blooming cereus.
What flower is known for its intricate, star-shaped blooms and is often found in shades of purple?
Star of Bethlehem.
What flower is known for its clusters of small, fragrant blooms that are often white or pink?
Sweet pea.
What flower is known for its bright, tubular blooms that attract hummingbirds and are often red?
Cardinal flower. So far so good?
What flower is known for its tall spikes of colorful blooms and is often found in wildflower meadows?
Verbascum.
What flower is known for its vibrant, trumpet-shaped blooms and is often red or pink?
Fuchsia.
What flower is known for its delicate, bell-shaped blooms that are often white or pink?
Lily bell.
What flower is known for its bright, daisy-like blooms and is often found in fields and meadows?
Oxeye daisy.
Which flower's name comes from the Greek word for star?
Aster. Cheer up.
Which flower's petals are used to make saffron?
Saffron crocus.
What flower's name means little sword in Latin?
Gladiolus.
Which flower's name means first rose in Latin, referring to its early blooming season?
Primrose.
What flower's name means beautiful lady in Greek?
Calla lily.
What flower's name is derived from the Latin word for milk due to its milky sap?
Euphorbia. Keep going.
What is the state flower of California?
California poppy.
Which flower's name means star in Latin, referring to its star-shaped blooms?
Stella.
What flower is known for its intoxicating fragrance and is often used in perfumes and aromatherapy?
Lang lang.
Which flower is known for its ability to bloom in the winter?
Camellia.
Which flower's name means dragon in Latin, due to its claw-shaped petals?
Snapdragon. Congratulations! Move on to level 5. Come on.
Flower. Level 5. Which flower's name means forever beautiful in Greek?
Cosmos.
Which flower is known for its ability to bloom in harsh conditions?
Cactus flower.
Which flower is known for its ability to grow in rocky soil?
Rock rose.
Which flower is known for its ability to grow in water?
Water lily.
Which flower's name means bee in Latin, reflecting its attractiveness to bees?
Verbena. So far so good?
Which flower is known for its ability to grow in shade?
Hosta.
What flower is the national flower of Australia?
Golden wattle.
Which flower is known for its bright, cheerful blooms and is often used in summer gardens?
Zinnia.
What flower is the national flower of South Africa?
Protea.
What flower is the national flower of Spain?
Red carnation. Cheer up.
What flower is the national flower of Brazil?
Cattleya orchid.
What flower is often used in traditional Native American medicine?
Echinacea.
What flower's name means star in Spanish?
Estrella.
What flower is often used in traditional African medicine?
Aloe vera.
What flower is the national flower of Egypt?
Blue lotus. Keep going.
Which flower is known for its ability to bloom in the winter?
Snowdrop.
What flower is the national flower of Greece?
Acanthus mollis.
Which flower is known for its bright, cheerful blooms and is often used in summer gardens?
Petunia.
What flower is the national emblem of Ireland?
Shamrock.
Which flower is known for its ability to grow in sandy soil?
Beach rose. Congratulations. Move on to the next topic. Come on.
Golf. Level 1. What is the standard number of holes on a full-size golf course?
$18.
What is the term for completing a hole in one stroke under par?
Birdie.
What is the term for a score of one stroke over par on a hole in golf?
Bogey.
Which golf major tournament is held annually at Augusta National Golf Club?
The Masters.
What is the term for the area of short grass surrounding the green on a golf course?
Fringe. So far so good?
How many clubs are golfers allowed to carry in their bag during a round of golf?
14.
What is the term for a hazard on a golf course filled with sand?
Bunker.
What is the term for a golfer's first shot from the teeing ground on each hole?
Drive.
What is the lowest possible score on a single hole in golf?
Hole in one.
What is the term for the area where golfers start each hole?
Tee box. Cheer up.
What is the maximum number of strokes a golfer can take on a single hole, excluding penalties?
Double bogey.
What is the device used by golfers to measure the distance to the hole or other points on the course?
Rangefinder.
What term describes a golfer's second shot from the fairway or rough, towards the green?
Approach shot.
What is the term for the direction the ball initially travels after being struck?
Ball flight.
What is the term for the score achieved on a hole where the number of strokes taken equals par?
Par. Keep going.
Which piece of golf equipment is used to strike the ball?
Club.
What is the term for the act of striking the ball with a putter on the green?
Putting.
What is the term for the round receptacle on the green into which the ball is played?
Hole.
What is the term for the score achieved on a hole where the number of strokes taken is 2 under par?
Eagle.
What is the term for the act of using a club to hit the ball off the ground?
Stroke. Congratulations! Move on to level 2. Come on.
Golf. Level 2. Which famous golfer is known as the Golden Bear?
Jack Nicklaus.
What is the term for a golf course hole that is particularly difficult due to design or hazards?
Challenge hole.
What is the term for the area of longer grass that separates the fairway from the out-of-bounds area?
Rough.
What is the term for the act of using a club to hit the ball from a sand bunker?
Sand shot.
What is the term for the act of a golfer taking an additional stroke to recover from a hazard?
Penalty stroke. So far so good?
Which golfer is known for his nickname, the Tiger?
Tiger Woods.
What is the term for a score achieved on a hole where the number of strokes taken is 4 under par?
Double eagle.
What is the term for the outer boundary of a golf course?
Out of bounds.
What is the term for a shot that flies straight and true without curving?
Straight shot.
What is the term for the structure where golfers register and pay before playing?
Pro shop. Cheer up.
What is the term for the act of using a club to hit the ball a short distance, usually from the green?
Chip.
What is the term for the score achieved on a hole where the number of strokes taken is 3 over par?
Triple bogey.
Which golfer is known as the King?
Arnold Palmer.
What is the term for a shot that curves sharply to the right for right-handed golfers?
Slice.
Which golf major tournament is known for its iconic Wanamaker Trophy?
PGA Championship. Keep going.
What is the term for a situation where a golfer scores 3 strokes under par on a hole?
Albatross.
What is the term for a shot that curves sharply to the left for right-handed golfers?
Hook.
What is the term for a golf tournament where professionals and amateurs compete together?
Pro-Am.
What is the term for the path on the golf course that golfers walk along from hole to hole?
Fairway.
What is the term for the club with the least loft, used for long-distance shots?
Driver. Congratulations! Move on to level 3. Come on.
Golf. Level 3. The Masters tournament is held annually in which U.S. state?
Georgia.
Which golfer is known for his nickname, Lefty?
Phil Mickelson.
The Ryder Cup is a biennial golf competition between the United States and which other team?
Europe.
What is the term for the round object used by golfers to strike the ball?
Ball.
What is the term for a golf hole where the fairway is straight and does not curve?
Straight hole. So far so good?
What is the term for the area where golfers attempt to make their final shots on each hole?
Green.
What is the term for a golf hole where the fairway curves sharply to the right?
Dogleg right.
Who was the first golfer to win the career Grand Slam on the LPGA Tour?
Mickey Wright.
What is the term for the act of making a second attempt at a shot without penalty after the first attempt fails?
Mulligan.
Which golfer is known for his nickname, the Shark?
Greg Norman. Cheer up.
What is the term for the event where golfers attempt to qualify for the final field of a tournament?
Qualifying.
What is the term for the event where golfers play multiple rounds over several days to determine the winner?
Tournament.
What is the term for a golf hole where the fairway curves sharply to the left?
Dogleg left.
Who was the first golfer to win the career Grand Slam on the European Tour?
Rory McIlroy.
What is the term for a shot in golf that is deliberately played with a controlled spin?
Fade. Keep going.
Which golf major tournament is known for its historic Claret Jug Trophy?
British Open.
What is the term for the score used to adjust a player's handicap to the difficulty of a golf course?
Course handicap.
What is the term for the area of closely mown grass around the putting green that makes chipping difficult?
Collar.
What is the term for the tournament that determines the best golfer in the world based on a point system?
FedEx Cup.
Which golf course is known for its famous albatross hole, a par 5 where a player can theoretically score 3 under par?
Augusta National. Congratulations! Move on to level 4. Come on.
Golf. Level 4. What is the term for a score of 5 under par on a hole in golf?
Condor.
What is the term for a golf shot that curves intentionally to the left for a right-handed golfer?
Draw.
What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winner of the Open Championship?
Claret Jug.
Which golf course is known for its scenic views and located in Pebble Beach, California?
Pebble Beach Golf Links.
What is the term for a golfer who plays using their non-dominant hand as the leading hand?
Cross-handed. So far so good?
What is the term for the area of grass surrounding the putting green that is longer than the green but shorter than the fairway?
Apron.
What is the term for the small, evenly cut area of grass surrounding the hole on the putting green?
Cup.
What is the term for the process of hitting a golf ball onto the green from a short distance away?
Chip shot.
What is the term for the process of preparing a golf course for play, including cutting the grass and setting up the holes?
Course setup.
Which golfer is known for his intense competitiveness and nicknamed the Big Easy?
Ernie Els. Cheer up.
What is the term for the club used to hit a golf ball out of a sand bunker?
Sand wedge.
What is the term for the process of smoothing the sand in a bunker after playing a shot?
Rake.
What is the term for the score used to adjust a player's handicap to the difficulty of a golf course?
Course rating.
What is the term for the highest score possible on a hole in golf?
Snowman.
Which golfer is known for popularizing the stack and tilt swing method?
Mike Bennett. Keep going.
Which golf course is famous for its church pew bunkers?
Oakmont Country Club.
Which golf course is known for its island green on the 17th hole?
TPC Sawgrass.
What is the term for the annual team competition between the United States and Great Britain and Ireland in amateur golf?
Walker Cup.
Which golf major tournament is held annually at Pebble Beach Golf Links, among other venues?
US Open.
Which golfer is known for his distinctive claw putting grip?
Sergio Garcia. Congratulations! Move on to level 5. Come on.
Golf. Level 5. What is the term for the process of measuring the speed of a putting green?
Stimp meter.
Which golfer is known for designing the famed Blue Monster course at Doral Golf Resort and Spa?
Dick Wilson.
What is the term for the process of marking and lifting a golf ball to clean it before placing it back on the putting green?
Marking the ball.
What is the term for the golf shot that involves a low trajectory, controlled shot from the rough or fairway to get near the green?
Punch shot.
What is the term for the process of hitting a golf ball from a bunker onto the green?
Sand save. So far so good?
Which golf course is known for its tough closing stretch known as the Green Mile?
Quail Hollow Club.
What is the term for the process of a golfer changing their grip on the club to hit a different type of shot?
Adjusting grip.
Who was the first golfer to win a major championship using a long putter?
Bernhard Langer.
What is the term for the process of a golfer hitting a shot with a higher trajectory to get over an obstacle?
Flop shot.
Which golf course is known for its Hell's Half-Acre bunker complex on the 10th hole?
Pine Valley Golf Club. Cheer up.
Who is the only golfer to have completed a calendar Grand Slam?
Bobby Jones.
Which golfer is known for his nickname, the Black Knight?
Gary Player.
In which country was golfer Rory McIlroy born?
Northern Ireland.
At which golf course is the Open Championship held every year?
Royal St. George's.
Who holds the record for the lowest single-round score in a major championship?
Brandon Grace. Keep going.
Which golf course hosts the annual Arnold Palmer Invitational?
Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
What is the term for the process of smoothing the sand in a bunker after playing a shot?
Raking the bunker.
Who was the first golfer to achieve a career Grand Slam by winning all 4 major championships?
Gene Sarazen.
Who holds the record for the most European Tour wins?
Seve Ballesteros.
Which golf course hosts the annual memorial tournament presented by Nationwide?
Muirfield Village Golf Club. Congratulations! Move on to the next topic. Come on.
Hollywood. Level 1. Who played the character Jack Dawson in Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
What superhero does Christian Bale portray in a famous trilogy?
Batman.
Who directed the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
Peter Jackson.
Which animated film features a lion cub's journey to reclaim his throne?
The Lion King.
Which actor is known for his role as Iron Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Robert Downey Jr. So far so good?
Which musical film stars Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling?
La La Land.
Which film franchise features characters named Hermione, Ron, and Harry?
Harry Potter.
In which film did Tom Hanks play a character stranded on an island?
Cast Away.
Which actor starred as Neo in the Matrix trilogy?
Keanu Reeves.
In which movie did Johnny Depp portray a pirate?
Pirates of the Caribbean. Cheer up.
What animated movie follows the adventures of two royal sisters in Arendelle?
Frozen.
Who directed the film Jurassic Park?
Steven Spielberg.
Which actress played Katniss Everdeen in the Hunger Games series?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Which movie features a young boy befriending an alien?
E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Who directed the science fiction film Inception? Christopher Nolan. Keep going.
Who played the character Rose DeWitt Bukater in Titanic?
Kate Winslet.
In which movie series does Vin Diesel play Dominic Toretto?
Fast and Furious.
Who directed the film Avatar?
James Cameron.
Which actor starred in the film Mission Impossible?
Tom Cruise.
What Pixar film features an old man and a young boy floating away in a house?
Up. Congratulations. Move on to level 2. Come on.
Hollywood. Level 2. Which actress starred in the movie Pretty Woman?
Julia Roberts.
In which movie did Heath Ledger give an Oscar-winning performance as the Joker?
The Dark Knight.
Which actress starred in the film Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Audrey Hepburn.
In which film did Sandra Bullock star as a woman forced to navigate a disabled bus?
Speed.
What is the name of the fictional city where Batman operates?
Gotham City. So far so good?
Which actor played the character Luke Skywalker in the original Star Wars trilogy?
Mark Hamill.
Who directed the film Inglourious Basterds?
Quentin Tarantino.
Who portrayed the character Michael Corleone in The Godfather trilogy?
Al Pacino.
Who played the role of Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter series?
Emma Watson.
In which movie did Angelina Jolie star as a CIA officer accused of being a Russian spy?
Salt. Cheer up.
Which actress starred in the film Black Swan?
Natalie Portman.
In which movie series does Martin Freeman play Bilbo Baggins?
The Hobbit.
Which actress played the lead role in The Devil Wears Prada?
Meryl Streep.
Which actress played the character Bella Swan in the Twilight series?
Kristen Stewart.
Which movie follows the story of a fish named Nemo?
Finding Nemo. Keep going.
Which actor portrayed the character James Bond in Casino Royale?
Daniel Craig.
Who directed the animated film Toy Story?
John Lasseter.
Who played the character Forrest Gump in the film of the same name?
Tom Hanks.
In which movie did Sandra Bullock play a character stranded in space?
Gravity.
Which actress played Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Scarlett Johansson. Congratulations! Move on to level 3. Come on.
Hollywood. Level 3. Who played the character Clarice Starling in the film, The Silence of the Lambs?
Jodie Foster.
In which movie did Denzel Washington portray a corrupt detective?
Training Day.
Which actor starred in the film, The Truman Show?
Jim Carrey.
Which actress starred in the film, Gone with the Wind?
Vivian Lee.
Who played the character Vito Corleone in The Godfather Part 2?
Robert De Niro. So far so good?
In which movie did Matt Damon play a math genius with a troubled past?
Good Will Hunting.
Which actor starred in the film, Rain Man, as an autistic savant?
Dustin Hoffman.
Who portrayed the character Edward Scissorhands in the film of the same name?
Johnny Depp.
Who directed the movie, A Beautiful Mind?
Ron Howard.
In which film did Leonardo DiCaprio play a young stockbroker involved in corruption?
The Wolf of Wall Street. Cheer up.
Who played the character Maximus in the film, Gladiator?
Russell Crowe.
Which actress won an Oscar for her role in the movie, Monsters Ball?
Halle Berry.
Who directed the film, The Shawshank Redemption?
Frank Darabont.
Who played the character Hannibal Lecter in the film, Hannibal?
Anthony Hopkins.
Which actor starred in the film, The Sixth Sense, as a child psychologist?
Bruce Willis. Keep going.
Who directed the movie, The Pianist?
Roman Polanski.
In which film did Hilary Swank play a boxer pursuing her dream?
Million Dollar Baby.
In which film did Anne Hathaway play a struggling writer who becomes a princess?
The Princess Diaries.
Who played the character Danny Ocean in the Ocean's 11 series?
George Clooney.
In which film did Kevin Spacey portray a suburban father with a dark secret?
American Beauty. Congratulations! Move on to level 4. Come on.
Hollywood. Level 4. In which film did Tom Cruise portray a sports agent?
Jerry Maguire.
In which film did Matt Damon portray an astronaut stranded on Mars?
The Martian.
Which actor is known for his role as Wolverine in the X-Men series?
Hugh Jackman.
In which film did Meryl Streep portray Margaret Thatcher?
The Iron Lady.
Which actress starred in the film Casablanca as Ilsa Lund?
Ingrid Bergman. So far so good?
In which movie did Sean Connery portray the character James Bond?
Dr. No.
In which film did Charlton Heston portray Moses?
The Ten Commandments.
In which movie did Will Smith fight aliens alongside Jeff Goldblum?
Independence Day.
Who directed the movie The Grand Budapest Hotel?
Wes Anderson.
Which actor starred in the film Birdman as a washed-up actor?
Michael Keaton. Cheer up.
In which film did Clint Eastwood portray a tough cop?
Dirty Harry.
Who directed the movie The Godfather?
Francis Ford Coppola.
Who played the character Gollum in The Lord of the Rings series?
Andy Serkis.
In which film did Jack Nicholson portray a writer descending into madness?
The Shining.
Which actress starred in the film, The English Patient, as Catherine Clifton?
Kristen Scott Thomas. Keep going.
In which film did Anne Hathaway portray a young woman diagnosed with Parkinson's disease?
Love and Other Drugs.
In which film did Liam Neeson portray a father seeking revenge?
Taken.
Who directed the movie, Mad Max Fury Road?
George Miller.
Who played the character Jigsaw in the Saw series?
Tobin Bell.
Who directed the movie, The Social Network?
David Fincher. Congratulations. Move on to level 5. Come on.
Hollywood. Level 5. Who played the character of Tyler Durden in the movie, Fight Club?
Brad Pitt.
Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2020?
Parasite.
Which movie features the iconic line, "Here's looking at you, kid"?
Casablanca.
Who directed the science fiction epic, 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Stanley Kubrick.
Which actor starred in both The Godfather and Apocalypse Now?
Marlon Brando. So far so good?
Which film is based on the life of King George VI?
The King's Speech.
Which actor starred in The Shawshank Redemption and Driving Miss Daisy?
Morgan Freeman.
Which film won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 2019?
Green Book.
Who played the character of Ellen Ripley in the movie, Alien?
Sigourney Weaver.
Who directed the movie, Gone with the Wind?
Victor Fleming. Cheer up.
Which movie features the iconic line, "I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse"?
The Godfather.
Who played the character of Lisbeth Salander in the movie, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Rooney Mara.
Which film is known for the line, "You can't handle the truth"?
A Few Good Men.
Which film is based on the life of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart?
Amadeus.
In which film did Daniel Day-Lewis play the character of Daniel Plainview?
There Will Be Blood. Keep going.
Which actress starred in the film, Monster, as serial killer Aileen Wuornos?
Charlize Theron.
Who directed the movie, Blade Runner?
Ridley Scott.
Who played the character Juno MacGuff in the film, Juno?
Ellen Page.
Who directed the film The Avengers?
Joss Whedon.
Which movie features the line, "I'll be back"?
The Terminator. Congratulations! Move on to the next topic. Come on.